Welcome back, everyone, to episode 32 of Immortal Way of Life. Last episode, we fought against a giant tree, we uncovered some more clues, and now got the task to head to the Xuan Dao or Mystic Dao sect in the southeastmost corner to investigate stuff. But I feel like before we do so, we can finally check out this question mark on the map. Then there's another question mark related to Sky City, and if you look at this task, 200 something years left. We got some time. Besides that, we also could forge a new set of armor, weapons, etc. at some point, since we did get these from the Heavenly Secret Pavilion. We exchanged items. I actually need to set up a few more of those trades, I believe. We can check it out. First up, we can trade in our Immortal Fate Stones, or look at how many we actually have. 520. 520 divided by 52, it can't be more perfect. That's 10. I need 24 total. I currently have 8. So I need to trade for an additional 6. So let us head to the auction house and set up some trade fair stuff. Okay, there we go. I set up a total of 8 tasks, but if you look at it, 300 something months, 400 months, it's gonna take a bit. Like, we're looking at 30 to 35 years. But then again, if we actively cultivate, that's also going to take a lot of time. But now let us head to this task, and it's a really hard one. I'll just say this front up. This can be a really hard task. A circle of ripples appeared in the air, emitting waves of scorching energy. Get closer and observe. Be careful after entering. We entered an illusory Yang Realm. As soon as you entered, waves of violent heat hit you in the face. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. This secret realm is actually the land of extreme Yang, a place where heaven and earth are different. You spread out your soul sense and perceive that someone has already set up an array in this area. However, this place has already been occupied and filled with or equipped with arrays. It appears to be a cave that has an owner. Oh, based on the arrays and spirit patterns used in this cave, the owner of this cave should be Qian Jitze, a deity transformation cultivator who was famous throughout the 9 provinces thousands of years ago. Oh, sure. Yep, the cave still works even after thousands of years. Let's explore it. Let's zoom out. You see a black tortoise sculpture floating on a stone platform, emitting powerful spiritual energy. Ooh, a large piece of burning heaven fire jade. And let's unlock the seal. We need to fight this puppet, late nascent soul. And I'm taking off my jacket. Man's not hot. What do you have? Gain 1800 shield. Not bad. You definitely need either a burst deck or something that like ramps, and we are ramping. Like, we are ramping super hard. There you go. Look at us ramping. Easy enough. Just click on buttons every day of the week. Holy. Okay. I don't like the amount of power surge he's getting. I'll be completely honest. You better die. Okay, you die after the first move. That was a lot of power surge. Any attack would have hurt. In the air is a space rift. Better be careful. You see a broken platform. Okay. Just take it, just take the loot, exactly. There's a shield. The shield is connected to the entire space and we can't pass through it. A vein of ore, a normal flaming jade. We don't care too much about this. What is here? Vermilion Bird Eye, the Zuzaku Eye. Let's unlock the seal. Okay, you have some HP restoration. I guess that's fitting as you are the Phoenix, and a Phoenix is normally well known for its like ability to recover, to heal. I'd say like that's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Phoenix. Like rebirth from the ashes, etc. And it's not too much of a big deal. I have a lot of chi, okay. But I can kill you, perfect. We got another piece. I guess the game really loves fire cultivators. And did we find something else? This was a strong deity transformation one. Cultivator, wow. However, this is the deity transformations like saint's skeleton. Don't waste any good refining materials. Hell yeah. Yin wood! I love it. Give me more. Give me more of those. That's exactly what I need. Like this is yin wood, stone and metal, and I need more of these bones. But sadly you can't trade for them at the Heavenly Secret Tower, and there's like no real enemy we can kill, but instead we deal with the Azure Drag inheritance. Double the damage of the first skill next turn. Okay, that means we can do one actual perfect piece of equipment. We can decide which one we want to perfect. I guess a like seal, bead, spiritual order, whatever it may be called. That sounds good. I don't believe we need a rope that's perfected. That's a bit overkill. A weapon is kind of handy, but not the most necessary. Yeah, I believe we're going for an amulet. Did we unlock it now? The spiritual shield disappeared. Perfect. Heaven Sun Pavilion. In this land of extreme young, the name is fitting. Are you saying that these before our eyes are just peripheral buildings? Entering the building that stood before us, the interior was extremely dull, just like the outside for elephant formation. The only difference was the jade plate that was suspended on the platform. With your cultivation in the radar, you quickly sorted out the arrangement of this place. You formed a hand seal and a teleportation portal appeared in front of you. Let's go and see what's up. The Yin Realm. The archway before my eyes was completely intact, with the words illusory Yin Realm inscribed on it. The land of extreme Yin? Another inexplicable phenomenon of the world. Yeah, it's not that easy. What's down here? Herb fields? This is the spirit inscription we see in the illusory Yang Realm mending space, right? Upon careful observation of it, you find characters written on it that you've never seen before. Yin. Old way? Have you seen this kind of writing before? Nope. Huh. Let's continue. More herbs. The stone tablet in front of you has already collapsed. Okay. Heavenly Yin Pavilion. His naming scheme is truly lazy. Yep, let's enter it. In front of you there's only a stone platform with a groove that perfectly fits the token we obtained in the other realm, the Yang Realm. Like the previous Tian-Yang Pavilion, this is also not the core of that city. The Yin and Yang energies converge and merge together before penetrating the ground. After a series of clicking sounds, a door appears. The Tai Ji Palace. It seems like this is the core cave. Venerable Myriad secrets, a puppet. Yes, fellow Taoists, it's fate that has brought you and I to this place. What? The puppet in front of me suddenly spoke. Are you the Venerable Myriad secrets? Accurately speaking, I am a puppet created using a strand of divine consciousness by that Venerable. Fellow Taoist seems to have many questions. I can't hold on for much longer. Please ask. Why can't you hold on too much longer? Among our skilled puppet cultivators, some have believed that we don't need to follow the theory of tribulation ascension. Instead, we can put our consciousness inside a puppet. Huh, it's easy to say, but doing this avoids the limitations of the physical body. But it's difficult to stop the dissipation of the soul. I am but a strand of divine consciousness belonging to the Venerable, waiting in here for future generations to arrive. Yeah. Yeah, this place doesn't seem natural. Exactly. Indeed, this place is not naturally formed. Many signs indicate this is a man-made. Or, yeah, is this something a mortal human can do? I've been continuously investigating, but I've not been able to find any leads. Those spirit patterns have not been seen anywhere else. What is up with your true body? The heavenly tribulation is approaching, so naturally I must undergo tribulation. I don't know if it's a transition to ascension or vanishing in smoke. He left me behind, at least leaving some traces in case of unexpected events. What's up with the word yin? Yeah, exactly, the one on the bottom left. I have searched everywhere for the source of it. In a legend of a mortal kingdom, this kind of writing that everyone can read at a glance is called Lingwen. It's said to be the writing of immortals. Oh? There's a rule in the mortal realm that doesn't allow cultivators beyond deity transformation to stay here. I think so too, yeah. Bizarre. Thanks for clearing up my confusion. Take whatever you can. After speaking, the puppet in front of me collapsed to the ground. Yeah, he took everything from the alchemy. In front of me is a wooden table with a secret manual. Thank you! Spiritual unity. People always think that more is better in setting up formations, but I prefer to go against the norm and like simplicity. At the end of the round, if you have one and only one array, absorb 1 point of Chi. Very cool. Anything else? In front of me are a few medicine bottles and a note. Resistant to pills, so I'll give you a good deal. Shout out in the direction of the main hall. Thank you, see. Okay, 1 divine pill, expert pills, and so on. I can't even use them, because I have this -8 trait. I believe we can leave. Let's go. Anything else? Okay, you can't go back in, but that's not important either. It seems there was no harvest to be had here. As the words fell, the final intact stone monument in the distance shattered with a boom. At the same time, this space began to collapse. Not good. This space can't be maintained any longer. Let's leave quickly. We quickly try to leave, but spatial fluctuations occur. Suddenly, an overflowing yin energy scattered from the shattered stone tablet and gathered in the air to form the well-known character Yin, while another character appeared in the air as well, Yang. The two characters of Yin and Yang merge into a swirling vortex, and the power of Yin and Yang tears open a spatial door. Yatao, the girl, quickly hurry and leave, you can't stay here. We head into the door not knowing what's behind. And I can tell you what's behind, a scary ass boss fight. It's not a mandatory win, you can lose against it, but really scary on this difficulty. In the air there are black and white spirit patterns formed by the interplay of yin and yang. It seems that, as the Venerable said, the Yin and Yang realms were indeed artificially created. We are in the Yin and Yang realm. Looking at the layout here, he has never been to this place. We've already come, so let's experience this. All along this path are ruins, and it seems this place has experienced a great calamity. Mm, the con... Where am I? The array here extracts yin energy from another world to sustain this world. It's unclear what requires such a constant supply of yin energy. And on the earth, come on, the complex spiritual patterns on the ground form a Tai Chi diagram, and continuous yang energy is drawn into the space. So same thing as above, they are transporting yin and yang energy from somewhere else into this dimension. The yin and yang energies coming from both sides converge here, interacting and merging into the innate sky spirit power that flows into a six-armed human form ahead. Above the ruins before me floats a huge six-armed statue that resembles a black hole, devouring the spiritual energy of this world. The plague on the ground has two characters when looking down. Boundary Breaker. Here we go again with the so-called spirit text. Suddenly, the statue in front of you floats in midair, emitting a powerful might suppression that rivals that of Deity transformation cultivators. You can feel his soul sense firmly locking onto you. Be careful. Lord Boundary Breaker. Scary guy, I'll be honest. I'll go over his technique. Like, his base attacks are not too dangerous. They are not too dangerous. But then you look at his techniques. 10,000 HP. Sadly, we don't get the boss fight music. Let's start with this 4 symbols Azure Dragon. At the start of your round, receive Sumero, and I believe it's something like deal double damage with the next hit. Besides that, you have Black Tortoise. You gain 1800 shield and +1 chi cap at the end of each turn. So you need to deal at least like 2000 damage per turn, otherwise he outscales you. Then he restores 30% of his lost HP, like that's still fine. Then he loses some health and gains chi control, perfectly fine, I can deal with this. Then additionally at the end of the turn he gets 1 yang, at the end of the turn he gets 1 yin. This is where it gets scary, because for every 1 yang he has, he gets 1, for every 1 yin he has, he gets 1. So it's ×2 every turn. We are looking at exponential growth in terms of this character. Then Nascent Soul, usual stuff. Taiji, skill damage is increased by 5% per stack of Taiji. And yep, there it is. At the end of your round, the stacks of Taiji is doubled. And opponents who don't have a domain open deal 50% less damage to you. So the scary thing is this Taiji doubles every turn, exponential growth, and each one grants 5% skill damage. And then furthermore his health cap continuously increases, he also gains more chi, etc. And this continuously increases because it's based on this power. So he has exponential growth in terms of health cap, and the higher his health cap, the more lost HP recovery. He has exponential growth in terms of the chi gained per turn and the skill damage dealt per turn. Really scary guy. If you can't scale quicker than him or burst him down, he will defeat you. He is at least nice and won't kill you, but yeah. And that's why he's called like Boundary Breaker, because if you can beat him, you're pretty much set for the game. Ouch. At least he's taking good damage. Chi and Blood, I missed Sumero, but so be it. I remember playing Poison. Poison is a build that like scales up the more poison you have on the enemy, etc. I remember being so scared because this guy is outscaling you with poison, and that is scary. And I believe like my poison playthrough was on hard difficulty. So not even extremely hard or very hard, where you take 50% more damage and deal 50% less. Which, by the way, means 50% less damage dealt, another 50% less damage dealt. I'm dealing 1/4 of the damage you would normally do. And that is quite scary. Let's keep stacking, because I should... Okay, I do have a good amount of damage. This could be it. Hell yeah, easy enough. We did beat him! This puppet's power is comparable to a cultivator who has undergone a deity transformation. However, without it, this space has begun to collapse. As the puppet was defeated, this space became increasingly stable. Increasingly. Why did I say increasingly? Unstable. Increasingly unstable. Let's head out. Perfect. Whew. This puppet was able to harness the power of space and utilize a domain. Have you ever heard of this, old way? The space opened is using the powers of Yin and Yang, and the Lord Boundary Breaker manipulates it. It's a remarkable feat to harness the power of natural phenomena. Like, whoever created it, incredible, remarkable. And this puppet's power has clearly weakened over time, and it's unknown how strong it was at its peak. That is another mission done. You don't think we're done yet? Like, year 500 is filled with events. Hello, buddy. Ask about progress. Fellow Taoists, have you heard of the place Unicorn Sage? Well, yes. This is the patriarch of the Firegate sect, a demon saint in the deity transformation stage and a pure-blooded Qilin. It's very enviable. Why do you mention it? Do you remember me saying that I used the blood essence of the leopard Lin beast to engrave spirit marks? This beast is an exotic creature that contains the bloodline of the Qilin. Using its blood definitely has an effect, but if you could obtain genuine Qilin blood, the efficacy would be vastly different. Yeah, we are not jumping a deity transformation cultivator, are we? Thank God. Do you think I'm dumb enough? Who wants to not live longer? Recently, our sect's Grand Protector has developed a new method. We can now extract Qilin blood from the essence of leopard and Qilin beasts. Oh wow, your sect may have hope for revival. Moreover, I am in charge of refining this Qilin blood. As a reward, I can share a portion of it with you. How much? After the last time, this method of engraving spirit marks has become more refined. This time, after obtaining the blood of the Qilin, it is the perfect opportunity to repay you for your life-saving grace and aid. Moreover, refining this Qilin blood is time-consuming. I will need to cultivate for at least 10 years this time. When the time comes, come find me at Guyu village in Mount Wu. Okay, sure. And it's another 10 years. I believe... Okay, there's still our main quest. But I'm going into seclusion. Screw that. I am actively doing a seclusion now. Can I cultivate? Yep. I want to get a bit further and deal with his quest. And then after we deal with the main quest. So see you soon. Oh, here's the continuation from the previous life and death battle. So from last episode. The Merchant Guild elected someone from the Bai family instead of the Wu family. Maybe it has a deeper meaning? Maybe not. We will never find out, I suppose. 20 years still, sad times. By the way, I feel like I should give you a progress update on my Taoist companions. Bailu, late nascent soul, 52%. She is not that far off from me. But now 10 years should have passed. Oh wow, we have another 4,000 years to complete this task. You are very generous, game. In comparison to the Guangdong mission, I'm still sad we couldn't showcase it. But let's head over to Mount Wu. Something village. Ancient village? Villa? The Shan Great Formation is operating at full capacity here. Strange. Why are there no disciples on duty? At this moment, a sound talisman flew out. Gianna, hurry and leave. There has been a major upheaval within our sect that may affect you. We have become acquainted with each other. How could I watch from the sidelines? Okay, I am currently trapped in the second level blood refining platform underground. Let's meet and talk. Here we are, Profound Ancient Sect. There's like a fully operating Great Array, which is the Great Mountain Protecting Array here, but no disciples on guard. Yep. Is there no one even at the gate square? Never mind, finding a person and rescuing them is more important. Anything over here, anything to loot? A refining room, let's break the array. Look at my loot! Like no joke, this was actually decent. Lingtian sword. Pretty good. Some random stuff. By the way, these are the Yang stones we obtained, or Yang and Yin stones from the Boundary Breaker. Tier 6 material stones for Chaos Yin and Chaos Yang. Can be used. Some other swords, not bad, not bad. The alchemy room in front of you is empty. Let's break this as well. Some more profound ancient pills. A longevity enhancing pill. In a moment there will be some special stuff with it. As soon as you entered this place, the walls were greeted with leopard unicorn beasts that had been nailed onto the walls and pools of blood staining the ground. Under the effect of a spell formation, the fresh blood in the pool continued to boil and evaporate, eventually condensing a dark golden droplet. The overflowing blood essence was absorbed by the surrounding spiritual plants and a small scarlet fruit was formed. Blood body. Huh. It seems this is the path leading to the refined blood plant form below. That doesn't sound gentle though. You just cruelly nailed some beasts to the wall. The beast power. And more beast powers. Let's head down. Next floor. Okay, my usual instinct is heading right, but hidden manual pavilion? Anything? It is recorded on here that several hundred years ago, under the leadership of Taoist Dark Gu, isn't that the Dark Bones, the profound ancient sect developed the purification of Qilin blood. What's up? Demon refining powder. Fuse one's own bloodline with that of a spirit beast to obtain their spirit skill. These lunatics. The spirit beasts have unique abilities. If they are top tier bloodlines like the dragons or Qilins, they would be at the peak of the golden core stage when they reach adulthood. Since ancient times, countless cultivators have coveted them. Now it should not be capitalized on. Yep. Yeah, like you can easily go astray if the bloodline is too strong for your own body. Jade Slip 3. Wait, we know him. That is the guy we investigated after winning the first Young Hero competition. If you remember, after winning the first competition, we were invited to the White Emperor Pavilion. They then had a task for us, which meant we speak with the innkeeper and like show him that White Emperor order, and then we met Li Tian. And he was at the mid-stage Qi refining and used demon refining powder to cultivate the blood of a leopard lion beast. And he managed to achieve the late stage of foundation building. Although it strengthened him physically, it's difficult for cultivators in the Qi refining stage to absorb demonic Qi. But because he did not absorb any demonic Qi, he did not show any signs of beastification. Instead, he made a realm breakthrough. Okay. The subject Ouyang Hai in the late foundation establishment stage has refined a demon using that demon refining powder. and obtained the blood of a fire dragon in the late Golden Core stage. After taking it, his breath surged all the way to the Golden Core stage, quickly passing through the 3 flowers gathering and 5 chi consolidation stages, which are 2 of the 3 breakthrough stages when building your Golden Core. And during the last stage, the frenzy of fire spirit power became uncontrollable and he exploded. The subject Wang Ling is at the mid Golden Core stage. He used demon refining powder to mix the blood of a mid-nascent soul stage fire dragon and a Qilin. After taking it for several days, his cultivation reached the realm of great completion, and he awoke the divine fires, the divine skill of the fire element. But at the same time, scales grew all over his body. After 3 more months, Wang Ling was able to easily use the Heavenly Fire Avatar Divine skill, but he experienced communication obstacles and memory loss. After 4 months, he completely transformed into a monster and went crazy. An enemy who can compete, he was able to compete with nascent soul cultivators, but he was eventually exhausted and died. Interesting what you're doing. And now before us is a dark golden blood drop floating in midair. Obviously the drop of blood we saw before. As you eye the stage, you spot a cultivator of the profound ancient sect seated there, currently maintaining the array. Upon inspection, it's your friend. Yeah, many questions, exactly. They are all in the Xuan Gu temple. What are you doing? We are refining Qi blood, Qilin blood, and from this blood essence, or we gain this blood essence from the leopards. However, by innovating on this technique, we can further refine this blood to a higher level. Well, do you still care about the blood of the Qilin at this point? Your sect is about to be destroyed, there's a coup d'etat. I have no choice but to continue, as I am deeply infected with the devil god Gu and have already fallen under its control. He promised me that he would release my master if I helped him obtain this essence blood. Devil god Gu? You've been ambushed by the ancient god sect? Yep. We all thought the Grand Protector was the one who could revive our profound ancient sect, but we were mistaken. Before, I was devoted to researching the effects of demon refining powder with my master, hoping to help him gain a chance at deity transformation. However, we fell victim to this person's plot. Can I help you? Well, kill him and save my master and senior brothers. If you agree to this, I will offer all my wealth and crave a spirit mark for you to use the blood of a Qilin. If you don't agree, then I can only hope he will keep his promise after achieving his wish. Sure. Gianna, once again, I am here waiting for you to help me. This will be the last time I'll trouble you, so rest assured, not a good foreboding. Near the palace, one could feel the bustling sounds of people. It seems everyone has gathered here together. Let's restrain our breath and sneak in. Profound ancient sect disciple Yu Hanjiang. Why did the Protector allow us outer disciples to enter the sect today? Yes, the people in the central temple always guard against us outer disciples so mysteriously. Moreover, it was a sudden call for everyone to gather, interrupting my cultivation. Something's not right. This place is a massive array, and these people are deeply trapped within it. This array formation is not just a simple defensive formation. It contains at least one killing and trapping formation, and there's another very familiar formation. Today, I am here to gather everyone to announce an important matter. The demon refining powder has made breakthrough progress, addressing the issue of the demonic transformation. The highest class of demon refining powder can even assist in the process of transforming into a deity. However, I still need a small favor from everyone. The demon refining powder is made by refining the blood of spirit beasts. Users will inevitably become wildly animalistic. However, if the human cultivator's blood can replace a portion of the beast's blood, it can neutralize this. Huh? Protector, it has always been a forbidden art in our sect to use cultivator's essence blood as medicines. Your actions are not in compliance with rules. Huh? Forbidden techniques? Rules? Why should we cultivators be restrained by this? However, it doesn't matter, it's time for you to repay me. And while he's activating the formation, I knew it. Like Xuan Gu sounded too familiar, Dark Bones. Don't call me Xuan Gu. Let's get to know me again as the great protector, Dark Bones of the Ancient God sect. Yo, with each of you only having one devil god beast, where do you think you can go? The profound ancient sect disciples inside the formation were almost falling down. Only the nascent soul cultivators, leading 2 golden core cultivators, were struggling to hold on. Let's make a move. After speaking, he glanced at the sword behind your back. Good, it's still with you, but I don't have time to play with you. The demon refining powder is the key for me at this time. Master, I beg for your assistance here. Master, didn't you already fail your breakthrough? Master, please take care of entertaining him in my place. Profound Ancient Sect Master, Sage Profound Ancient... I can't with these names. This naming scheme is so ingenious. Profound Ancient Sect. Ancient Profound Sage. Sage Profound Ancient. Late Nascent Soul, Qilin Flame, Gnawing Flame, Qilin Body. Okay, we'll check it out in battle. Another strong opponent with unique sprite. More chi limit. At the end of your turn, apply burn to the enemy. If you deal damage, apply burn to the enemy. Your own burn no longer deals damage but restores an equal amount of health. +1 skill damage per layer on burn off on you. Interestingly enough, if you are a burn build yourself, you can't kill him. You don't deal damage with burn against him at all. But let's try it. We stack entanglement as always. Like, I am so ready to play a new run with a different like set of skills. Like maybe where you have to click more buttons, where you have to be like a bit more strategic, maybe something like that. Because currently it's just clicking buttons. Like, let's be honest. And then get rid of everything, and she should be pretty dead. Perfect. Not too bad of a fight. While you were engaged with the monster, all the disciples of the Profound Ancient Sect have been killed, except for one nascent soul cultivator. And well, now he was also killed. Young friend, I have some business to attend to. Please keep your sword safe. And he left. Fellow Taoists, do you happen to know Xuan Lannuo? Yes, I do. You're his master, right? Me? I'm not worthy. However, if you see him, fellow Taoist, tell him not to seek revenge and to prioritize protecting the clan's legacy. We are no match for the Ancient God sect. After speaking, his body lost its support and collapsed. Is this the demon refining powder? It transforms oneself into a monster that is neither human nor demon, ultimately resulting in both physical and spiritual extinction. Let's take a look at him. Earlier there was a commotion in the main hall. How are my mother, mother, how are my senior brothers and master doing? Not looking good. I am sorry, tell the truth. What? He's spitting out blood, cursing the Dark Bones guy. Your devil god poison has already erupted. Let's stabilize the injuries first. Nope, you don't need to. I have no more time left and nothing much to worry about. Huh. The Dark Bones patriarch thinks this devil god goo can control me completely. I cannot let him have his way with my Qilin blood. Come, see what our decades of effort have brought us. See what our final work looks like. Fellow Taoists, please bear with the pain as the spirit inscription will be etched onto your palm. After speaking, golden blood flew towards your palm from the sky, causing a sharp pain in your hand. At this moment, as the Qilin blood seeps in, you feel a little bit of spiritual power overflowing in the air. Fellow Taoists, it's a pity that we ordinary beings have limited physical capabilities and cannot fully exert our power. This is a clear hint at something, like we ordinary beings. If you remember your character start, there are multiple bloodlines, and that's what it's hinting at. If you have the dragon bloodline, you can get a stronger version of the skill we are about to obtain. But we obtain the Qilin flame. Master, the revival of our profound ancient sect is ultimately just a dream. After speaking, the backlash of his devil's goo erupted and he already lost his breath. Another person died. That is sad. But here you go, a strange fire and exotic flame. The enemy gains 21 burn and we ourselves get 10 burn as well. And well, if you have the other version, you get, I believe it's called the true Qilin blood. But now let's leave. Oh no, okay, here I can leave. I didn't expect the revitalization of the profound ancient sect to become a stepping stone for others. Yep, in the world of cultivation, treachery and deceit are commonplace. And they were just caught up in this calamity due to their possession of Qilin blood. Compared to these, what worries me most is this patriarch Dark Bones. If he really perfects the demon refining powder this time, then the next time we meet he might have deity transformation powers. Transforming into a deity is not that easy. It can't be just achieved with a pill or a stone. This guy would be lucky if he doesn't turn himself into a lunatic who's neither human nor ghost. However, he even gave up the Immortal sword and his master's orders for the demon refining powder, indicating he highly values it. True. Finally, Xuan Lannuo mentioned the master of Patriarch Darkbones. We need to find a chance to inquire about the identity of that master. Before I end, I feel like heading to this cave of blinking metal. The land inside this cave seems desolate. It's hard to find any water, wood or gold. It seems like some peculiar power is devouring the surrounding water spirit and wood spirit, making you curious about the source of this power. You're unsure whether it was triggered by a natural treasure or not. You continue to explore the barren land, and the strong presence of fire and earth spirit here awakens memories in old grandma. This place. Old man, can you see any meaning? This aura seems to be familiar. Many years ago, when I fought against the master of the Firegate sect in front of my own sect's gate, it seemed like he used a similar technique, probably taken from... Strange. How did I end up challenging them? Perhaps taken from... Wait, when we saw Wei Wuji's expression change, even his soul shook slightly. Quickly go, exit this place and I will talk to you again. Wei Wuji's expression is fearful and you know that he must have remembered something. His technique was derived from the mysterious fire of the Three Suns. The Three Suns' mysterious fire is one of the ancient mysterious fires and extremely difficult to find in the 9 provinces continent. According to the old man's description, the 3 young mysterious fire is extremely powerful. If he did not have a nascent soul cultivation, he would not be able to handle even a fraction of that power. Despite this, fighting against this technique had taken away half of his life. If you're not prepared, don't take risks into going into that. It's an extremely young object. like in there, so it can naturally be balanced by extremely yin and cold objects. Rumors have it there's an extreme yin cold fire in the Endless Sea, which may have some effect if cultivated. Alternatively, you could consume the frostbone ginseng. Otherwise, even if you are at the golden core stage, a Darlo Great Immortal or Darlo Golden Immortal can't save you. After preparing it, you can head back here. Do I have anything like that? Frostbone ginseng, I do have one of them. You are ready and have come here with Wei Wuji to discover this technique. You follow the trail of the fire spirit energy and came to a hidden cave. It's likely the mysterious three young fire is in this magma. If you're prepared, use the Frostbone Ginseng and you'll have some extra assurance and fighting against it. First, we do so. Next, control the medicinal liquid and let it flow over your body and grab this one. I have decided, let's go. Cultivation has always been a risky path. How can I give up the opportunity to improve my strength? Exactly. You control the package of medicine that envelops your body and throw yourselves into magma. But you can find a almost viscous fire spirit energy. The previously applied Frostbone Ginseng is now taking effect. And we find the three young's mysterious fire. We speed up and snatch it into our palm and letting it begin to refine it. Who would have thought that as soon as this different fire entered your dantian, so it's like your belly region where spiritual chi is stored, it was like a sea dragon entering the sea. Severe pain spread throughout your body. But we get a technique after 2 months. And what we get is this 3 young technique. Every time a different exotic fire is released, the enemy will take 12% increased fire damage, and that's the base layer 12%. And this Lin Flame, that's why I wanted to do it, is one of those exotic flames. Besides that, there's the 9 Heavens Tribulation Fire. It says Alien Fire, that's bad translation of exotic fire. Besides these two, we have the Phoenix Spirit Demon Fire from Zhao Fei. We have this Cold Fire mentioned in the Endless Sea region. And the Bone Eroding Fire. And I believe those are the different exotic flames you could get. But with this, we are now ending the episode. I will most likely next episode start with a deity transformation breakthrough. Why do I do so? Because there's some unique dialogue in the future quests. And at the current rate, okay, it's taking more than 20 years. I am guessing like maybe year 550. So we first do this Heavenly Secret competition. We can also then refine some new treasures and so on. But we definitely deal with deity transformation right now. There is no hurry to do it either, to be honest. You can just postpone it. You don't need a deity transformation, but I just want to get it over with for the special dialogue. And it actually is called Soul Tempering. But here are the 3 pills we need for it. We have a lot of forest growth. We have 23 spire crack pills. We could probably commission some additional ones in our sect. I just need to think about whether I need a... Oh, that's a great question. Do I need mutually beneficial aura or mutually disruptive aura? Let's just commission 20 Emberlight pills and like 20 Spirecrack pills. We can easily do it since we are an Elder. There you go. 20 Spirecrack total. But yeah, that's like my idea for what I would like to do next episode. Besides that, we have the main story quest, which goes up to year 750, then one more in the year 800, one more year 1000, and the Ascension. So we are actually nearing the end of the episode, especially when these episodes are 50 minutes long. So I hope you guys tune in next time, and see ya.